Baloch human rights activists are rallying for international intervention, alleging serious violations in Balochistan by Pakistan's security forces. At a demonstration in Geneva, they called on the United Nations to hold those responsible accountable for what they described as crimes against humanity. A report. For decades, the Baloch people have endured unimaginable suffering, trapped in the grip of poverty, unemployment and illiteracy. Not only that, they have long been subjected to a systematic campaign of aggression by the Pakistani state, involving military operations, enforced disappearances, extrajudicial killings, and a consistent denial of their basic human rights. A majority of Baloch who demand independence from Pakistan's forceful occupation are being targeted by Pakistani security forces. The activists and intellectuals are being kidnapped, tortured and brutally killed. Recently, Baloch human rights activists gathered outside the United Nations headquarters in Geneva, demanding urgent action against what they call an ongoing humanitarian crisis in Balochistan. The demonstration, organized by Baloch Human Rights Council, highlighted ongoing atrocities allegedly carried out by Pakistan's military forces in the region.
China is expanding and China's
The demonstrators also pointed fingers at China, accusing it of being an accomplice in the occupation.
We are here protesting against Pakistani brutalities in Balochistan. Balochistan is bleeding. There is a serious human rights crisis in Balochistan. Balochistan is occupied and colonized by a rogue army of Pakistan, which is run by O-level metric pass journalists. They lack political wisdom and knowledge. And Baloch people, now that Chinese have also joined hands with Pakistan, they are also equally culprit in occupying Balochistan. Gwadar is being handed over to China by Pakistan without the consent of the Baloch people.
The activists expressed outrage over the lack of accountability for the Pakistani military's actions. Over the years, numerous reports of mass graves, extrajudicial killings and disappearances have surfaced as a result of brutal crackdown led by the military. According to a recent report by PANK, the human rights wing of the Baloch National Movement, in August 2024 alone, there were 25 cases of torture, 14 extrajudicial killings, and 44 enforced disappearances.
We also requested the United Nations to intervene in Balochistan as the human rights situation is quite appalling and there is no accountability, and the Pakistani authorities using their might with impunity in direct violation of various human rights treaties that Pakistan has signed.
The protesters demanded a United Nations-led fact-finding mission to investigate the genocide, enforced disappearances and crimes against humanity.
When Pakistan created by God,
they also urged global human rights organizations to hold Pakistan accountable and ensure justice for the victims.
1948, the Punjabi army invaded Balochistan. Pakistan army and the Chinese Communist Party, they are looting our gold, they are controlling our land, they are killing our people. We want the world to help us so that we can kick Pakistani army and the Chinese out of our land, so we can use our own wealth for our Baloch people.
The activists highlighted that Balochistan's natural resources is being stripped by foreign powers, leaving its people in poverty and without basic rights. Many Baloch, driven by fear and persecution, have been forced to flee their homeland and are now calling on the international community to protect their identity and sovereignty.
Thousands of Baloch brothers are missing till now.